Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I'm Alaina, and this is the Organized Money, where we talk about planning, productivity, organization, and managing money. If that interests you, then click that subscribe button, as I would love to have you be a part of our little family. Today's video is going to be on the 5 lessons that I learned about money from playing Monopoly. Now, everyone has played Monopoly at least once in their life. It's a 100-year-old board game that's all about real estate trading, and the main goal is to become this real estate tycoon. But if you have played Monopoly at least a couple of times in your life, then you can quickly realize how you can apply the same principles that it takes to win at Monopoly to winning in your own financial life. So let's talk about some of those lessons today. Number 1 is to always have cash on hand. By far, this is the most important rule of the game and in your financial real life. In order to be the winner, you have to have money by the end of the game. So if you aimlessly move around the Monopoly board and buy up everything in sight, by the time it comes to pay your financial obligations, you won't have any money left. And if you don't have any money left, then you're more likely to start selling off property at a deep discount from what you paid for them. And once this process happens, unless you get lucky, you're more than likely going to go bankrupt. So the goal is to always keep cash on hand in Monopoly and always keep cash on hand in real life. Number 2, be patient. You can't win at Monopoly if you are impatient and just buy every piece of property that you land on. In general, you have to have a plan or an approach in how you're going to proceed in the game. Therefore, you have to be patient and really start to figure out when you're gonna buy and when you're gonna pass on a piece of property. It's the same thing if you start investing in your real financial life. If you are impatient with the market and you go in too aggressively, then you're more likely to lose a lot of your money. Patience is the game when it comes to investing and in Monopoly. It kind of works both ways. Number 3, focus on cash flow. Monopoly is a simple game. You start off with money and your goal is to be the last player with money. And the way that you win with Monopoly is by collecting rents or cash flow. Not many people know this, but the most valuable property on a Monopoly board is the 4 railroads. If you could get yourself in a position to own all 4 of the railroads, then you're more than likely going to increase your cash flow. With each railroad costing about $200 and collecting rent of $200 each time someone lands on it, you actually get a 25% rate of return on your investment. So this actually puts you in a very good position with the game. And the same thing works in our real life. If we put our money in something like a savings account or a savings bond, the fact that that cash flow increases on its own when it's left alone is valuable to us. Iconic companies like Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, and IBM have been successful investments for years just because of the cash flow that they can produce. Number 4, the most expensive asset may not be the best asset. Most Monopoly players want to own a Park Place or Boardwalk because they have the biggest payouts. But these properties are the most expensive to keep up. Many people lose at Monopoly by owning these expensive pieces because they're only paying attention to cash flow and not cost. Those who win at Monopoly and in their financial life, they focus on the value gained for the price paid. So owning Boardwalk or Park Place is not how you win at Monopoly. You win by making the most with what you got. And in investing, you win by buying low and selling high. When you focus on the most expensive assets, more than likely you're setting yourself up for losses. And number 5, don't put all of your eggs in one basket. You won't win much in Monopoly if you buy one property and load it up with hotels. And it's also hard to win if you buy up every everything and spread yourself too thin. Occasionally, you can get lucky and have every opponent land on your property and have to pay you rent. But usually the winner is someone who spread their properties throughout the board and have multiple chances at capturing rent. And the same principle goes on with investing. If you put all of your eggs in one stock in one basket, then you're more likely setting yourself up for failure if something goes wrong. But at the same time, you can dilute your winnings if you own like 100 stocks. So you have to diversify intelligently. Don't bet on 1 or 2 assets, but don't try and keep up with 50 either. So those are my 5 tips on how Monopoly can help you with your financial life. Now, of course, Monopoly shouldn't be taken as thorough finance and investing advice. It definitely has its flaws, but I just thought that this would be a fun way to kind of give you some highlights of the game and how you could apply it to your financial future. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, then I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. Until next time, guys, bye.